What's up, yo? Watching a bunch of videos still on that narcissistic shit, you know what I mean? And I was always down to watch anything. Like I said, I'm trying to study up on anything. Trying to start sharing this journey with you as much as anything, too, you know? I know I've been talking to you guys about watching shit play out, you know what I mean? Like, I'm watching these little plots play out. Like, I know they're coming, I know they're about to happen, and then they go down, you know what I mean? Like, so stupid. You shouldn't have to worry all this so much, you know what I mean? I'm scared to fucking go upstairs, you know what I mean? Not scared to go upstairs, I'm trying not to fucking have arguments and shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, no matter what, I'm the one to blame. And then fights go down, arguments go down, I'm the one that gets all the blame. So, like, I try to stay away and stay out of it. And I don't want to fucking take on their energy and shit about it all. Like, I don't want to argue. I'm trying to get better, you know? And, so I'm doing my best on all that, you know? I know earlier I went up there and fucking just gonna make some fucking burgers, you know what I mean? Like, fucking running in the house, grabbing the shit to make it, you know what I mean? Like, not feeling worthy to even get that, you know what I mean? I was gonna grill something for my son anyway, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to argue about no one about nothing. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit, you know what I mean? I don't need to put down for every little fucking thing I do, like, constantly, you know what I mean? But anyway, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Back with y'all. Anyway, you know, fucking look at everything, trying to heal every which way you can, you know what I mean? Like, don't even know which way is the right way to go half the time anymore, it seems like, you know, and got all these crazy theories too, besides what even different than some of the shit I talk about, which I'll make some videos of the depth of the craziness one of these days, you know? But really, I just want this stuff to help people if I can. Like, so all I can do is tell you is like I've always had like 6th sense to bullshit. Though everybody act like I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't already know that they're fucking bullshitting me. Like, I usually always know. Like, I just allow it to go down. You know. But, you know, just while I was fucking grills and burgers, you know what I mean? I was like, I gotta get this done quick, man. I don't want to have to fucking argue with nobody. You know, and it sucks to even be in that fucking sort of panic, because I ain't afraid of it. I'm not afraid of them. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid of nobody. But I don't want to fucking have to fucking flip out on nobody neither. Like, I don't want to get pushed into it either. Like, so I try to stay away. Like, you know? Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke will follow you. Poke, poke, poke will come down in your room. Poke, poke, poke. You're not worthy to live here. Poke, poke, poke. You know what I mean? Oh, now we're not getting any reactions from you. Poke, 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 poke. You know what I mean? Like I said, anything happens to me anytime soon, guys. Like, I don't want to flip on nobody. I don't want to go to jail ever again. I want to be free. Like, they'll fucking dial 911 for anything, man. They'll fucking definitely bring it up as soon as the fire argument starts. You know what I mean? Like, and try to make it look like I've been abusing them for a bunch of years, you know what I mean? If abusing them means like trying to stay away from everybody as much as possible, you know, while you're sometimes getting followed around with people attacking you, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty humorous, really. It's so stupid. But yeah, like even earlier, like before I even heard anything said to me, I was like, why am I already shaking? You know what I mean? Why was I already shaking? Like all of a sudden I'm shaking like like a leaf, you know what I mean? Like a leaf on a tree, you know what I mean? But I had to bust out some Leonard Skinner on that one, you know. But before I even heard anything said to me, I was grilling, and I was like, why am I shaking? I noticed I was shaking, and then I got asked what I was doing. Like, standing right in front of a grill with food on the grill. Like, I don't know what else I could have been doing then, you know what I mean? But so I already felt that energy before it even happened, you know what I mean? Like, so it's really easy to, like, half the time you know what's coming anyway. It's like, so, I mean, I got away from that without saying a whole lot. I was like making something with my son. I got out of there, you know what I mean? Like, I got away from there, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they really give a shit about me eating food or cooking food or anything. I think they throw it away if not, you know what I mean? But they sure don't want me to ever feel like it worthy of anything. Like I said, you watch these plots play out. But you know, like I said, I felt the energy of me before it even happened. I was like putting food on the grill, and I was like, why am I shaking? And then instantly I heard his voice, and I was just like, oh, you know, like, gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid, dude. I don't know what it's all about, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they're stealing from me in those moments, but it's something, my body knows it's coming before I even do. There's something going on there. You know, so I went straight in and put my headphones in, you know what I mean? Like, next thing you know, he's down there saying whatever. I didn't never take my headphones out, and I just kept saying, I'm not arguing, I'm not arguing. So I could feel you before you even came down here. I could feel you before you even said anything. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but I could feel it, and I don't like it, and I don't want a part of it. You know? Easier to get over that argument, that's for sure, by not ever having headphones out of my ears. I never heard anything he was saying. So, and I didn't say nothing mean back, really. You know what I mean? Like, so once he disappeared, like, good. You know what I mean? That was like, whoa. She had headphones in all the time, man. Have them ready to turn on. Fucking one argument they didn't able to turn around saying I caused. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, it sucks that they are so close. Like, my they that I talk about a lot of times is also my people. So it sucks the most, you know. Also the ones that are supposed to care about me more than everything, than anything, you know. Sometimes I think this is just one horrible show called Anger Management. You know what I mean? Like, just like the Adam Sandler one, but way worse, way fucking longer, and way more mean. You know what I mean? Like. And I guess in the end, I'll be able to manage my anger better. But ultimately, in the end, I'm going to be able to have my feet on the ground better, and I'll be able to be mad when I feel like being mad. Like, I'm not going to keep suppressing my emotions. Like, I don't want to. I want to be a person. I shouldn't have to walk around and not be able to, and constantly trying not to feel things because of what other people feel. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I don't even want to take on whatever they're talking about at the time. And then, like, not only am I demanded to take that on, when I do get involved in it, my saying in any of it gets attacked. You know what I mean? So like, then I end up getting put down for what I say about some shit I don't even give a fuck about. Like, it's really fucking stupid, man. Like, bait you in there. You know what I mean? But I don't know. So these videos are helping me heal. Nothing else has for a very long time. My relationships with my kids, man, like, they're not the worst ever, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of them, that's pretty good. I wish it was better with my oldest, you know what I mean? But I wish it was better with my son. Even though we're alright, you know what I mean? But, like, that gets used against me, too. Like, he gets used against me. It's not fair. I don't use him against anyone, so, like, it's not fair that he gets used against me. Like, I'm not saying my kid's mom do this stuff, either. They don't ever do any of that stuff. Those are the ones that you think would, you know what I mean? But, like, they don't. Really shouldn't use kids against people anyways, like, especially because they're probably already hurting, you know what I mean? And they're not doing it to you. Like I said, I feel like I was always to blame for everything. I was blamed for my dad and my mom, you know what I mean? Like, back then, you know what I mean? Like, back when I was a kid, like, I was to blame then, you know, like. And I don't care either. Like, I'm not ashamed to be me. Never really have I been. I didn't want to be me because this world hurts so bad sometimes, you know what I mean? I didn't want to be here, you know? Still feel that way a lot of times. In case anything ever does happen to me, I'm gonna say it here, like, this will be my will and testimony. Anything that I have goes to my kids, you know what I mean? No one else gets anything. I got some retirement money in there. No one gets a dime of it, except for my kids get all of it. No one else gets anything. If anybody else is going to take any of the money at all, I don't want no one to have it. I'm not saying there's even enough there for, you know, worth giving to anybody. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Distribute my guns in between, you know, throughout the different kids. The Gage for sure gets the 410, you know what I mean? Like, all 410s. You can have most of the guns anyways. And when they're older, the other girls can come get one or two of them. It's fine. Ain't nothing really expensive or special. Just always been mine. My 410 is like the best thing ever. I already refinished it for him and everything. For him. Oh, and he gets my deer head too. Allie can have one if she wants one, but he gets the big one. The hell, they probably just throw it away. Not my kids, but if it stays here very long, I just get tossed, that's for sure. Anyways, it ain't all bad. So this path to healing's hard. Like, I'm dealing with a lot of things that I don't understand, you know. I don't even have to understand. And then, no, I can't talk to nobody around here about it, but they're the ones still trying to keep me held into the old way of thinking, too. But, like, the sky looks different to me, you know what I mean? Things look different to me. I feel energy. I see energy. I freaking act like some big shock that I'm walking a step behind. Big shock. Anyway. Yeah, this path to healing's hard, you know what I mean? Because you don't realize it, like, you're finding yourself the whole time, you know what I mean? So, like, all this devastation that's going on in your life, you're still ultimately slowly getting stronger. But you're gonna, like I said, it's such a long, drawn-out process. Like, I am so worn out, like, wore out. And then I feel like I said, anything I do have left, everybody's trying to snatch that too, you know, like, if I feel good at all, man, I get attacked. It don't matter, it ain't no time, and someone's on my ass, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Bam, you know what I mean? Like, dude. And for anything that you're trying to figure out what people are maybe around you or whatever, like watching any of them videos, like even when I just watched a minute ago, they ain't already gonna call nobody out on any of it if you think they are or aren't narcissists or whatever, or narcs or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, just save it. It ain't gonna do you no good to tell them because they're gonna flip it all around you and they'll start gaslighting you immediately on anything. And they would also probably flip if they really aren't one too. So like, just don't even call them out. It's a waste of time. You just keep doing your research and keep paying attention. You know what I mean? Like, and the way I work, like, everything wants to point to me and being that way too. Like, so you gotta understand, like, I don't know if you're the way I am at all. Like, it's easy to take that on energy on too, even though you know you don't do those things. If you could even like remember one time you did anything remotely like it, you know, my brain will be like, well, you were one, you are one, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't do any of that, you know what I mean? And that, yeah, it's just a very hard spot to be in sometimes, being me. It ain't always the easiest. Don't want to be no one else though. So anyway, hope you're all doing good. Just kind of rambling again on this shit. I didn't probably give you guys any really good information, but you gotta understand that our innate, I think that's really what I was wanting to get at anyways, our innate or whatever you want to call it, your body, your cells or whatever, sometimes they know shit before you do, before your mind does, you know what I mean? Or before you process what's going down. Like I said, I can feel shit before it even happens anymore, and like, you think it would make me be able to deal with it easier, but it really don't, because it's like nothing's even happened. Why I'm all shook up already, and that's when it ain't no time. And it's something either they're putting out there, you know what I mean? They're coming at you with that shitty of energy, dude. Like I said, like, you need to keep an eye on it, because some of that shit is what's making you feel like shit and making you feel down, you know? Like I said, it's the same people that are acting like you're not doing nothing that are putting all this hateful shit onto you, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very weird spot to be in, you know what I mean? Like, they're dragging you down and hating you for the fact that you're down, you know? That's not saying they don't do good shit too, you know? But anyways, it's another bunch of randomness. I just want y'all to know I love you, man. I'm rooting for everyone. Ultimately, being good's gonna come out of all this no matter what. It can't not. And I mean good by meaning the way I see good, not the way they do. Oh, don't sin, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, all these normal things that they try to make us hate ourselves for. Like, being a dick is more of a sin to me than anything. I don't even believe in sin, but just being a fucking prick and fucking want other people to be sad because you're sad, or fucking just mad because they're, I don't know what it is. Like, some of that's not even that big of a deal. It's just when it's constant, and if you're using somebody else's energy, you're snatching from them and stealing from them and fucking hating them for everything too. Like, fuck, man. Like, you know, like I said, these same people that fucking taught you about God, or, you know, the idea of God or Jesus or church or whatever you want to call it, you know, like, same people that told you God takes care of everything, you know what I mean? And then you walk down this fucking fucked up path, you know what I mean, of your journey, you know what I mean, that you're watching no one else go without. Like, yeah, they might be going to work and stuff. I'm not saying they're not doing their part, but I'm pretty sure God's probably taking care of a lot of that shit too. You know what I mean? For the universe or whatever, so that you can fucking go down your path. If you're walking for God anyways. You know? Like, you gotta go through this shit to learn this shit, you know what I mean? How else are you gonna make changes, you know? So, I'm not saying that I feel like they're for sure fucking benefiting because of me, but I'm just saying, like, there's probably a lot of situations where people are benefiting because of the fucking path of the chosen ones, or whatever you want to call us, you know what I mean? Because God wants you to have a place to be, you know what I mean? He don't want you to have a place where everybody shits on you, though. Like, and that place probably won't fucking prosper when you're gone, you know what I mean? Like, oh, tired again. But yeah, I get triggered up and get drained immediately every time. It's like fucking shit, man. But anyways, another video here on you. I'm gonna make a good one tomorrow. Try to come out to you with some jokes and shit. Like, I don't know, I want to get some more subscribers, man. I know I ain't really putting out that good of content right now. Probably, I'm sure you're probably not enjoying just some of this shit, but I'm trying to just get this path, this journey of healing, track some of it, and, you know, I want you to know some things, you know, like, if you're anything like me, like I said, like, seeing that I've been getting triggered before anything even happens is fucking like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, no wonder I didn't act right sometimes. Anyways, like, I was already fucking triggered before anybody even said anything to me. So you're already like, whoa, you know what I mean? And then someone says something, you're like, bah, you know? And understand that they could be doing all of it too. Like, they could be putting that out on you, triggering you up, and then attacking you. Like, purposely trying to get you to fuck up, do something stupid. I don't know what the reason is for that. They're gonna pay for that. You know what I mean? God will make them pay for that. The devil will make them pay for that. I mean, angels and the demons will make them pay for that. You know what I mean? Fuck, you know you've been through all these paths, man. You know, you've had them all with you. Angels, demons, fucking God, the devil. You know what I mean? You've had them all with you. I guarantee they all love you. They didn't spend all that much time with you because they fucking hated you. You know what I mean? People might be different, you know what I mean? But, like, you got to realize that the supernatural is now becoming you too, you know what I mean? And, like, that's a big thing to understand, you know what I mean? Like, start noticing that you're connected to the fucking universe, which I do notice all the time. You can't tell it to those people that don't want you to know it, you know what I mean? Because they're going to shit on it and act like you're stupid and act like you're crazy and, are you taking your medicine? You know what I mean? Fuck, one thing I said the other day, all I said was, I'm ready for it to storm, man. I immediately was like, are you taking your medicine like you're supposed to? I was like, yeah, how else was I supposed to take it? You know what I mean? Like, I like storms, you know what I mean? Like, I am the storm. I'm a storm cloud coming bringing down that heavy rain. Like I said, chosen ones. You don't gotta do anything. You're good enough. You've always been good enough. For just pretty much about anybody, you're good enough. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, especially if people are putting you down, there's a reason why they're doing it. I mean, maybe there's some people are just shitty, but, like, usually somebody's getting shitted on, and you watch that everybody shit on them. For anybody that's ever hung out with me, you know, for the most part, I ain't that bad of a dude, even as wild as I am. If you know me at all, you know I'm actually pretty good. And I'm not a bad one to have in your corner, I know that. You can damn near take a shit on me, and I'll still help you out. I'll still fight for you. Probably not my best quality. The fighting part probably is. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. I gotta go to the doctor in the morning anyways. See if I can get maybe some other medication, maybe something that'll give me some energy. Hopefully. If anybody's got any ideas on that shit, man, holler. Anyways, love you guys. Peace, love, hair grease. Knock some teeth out. Peace.